Okay, this is the start of episode 4. We can see that my apple trees have grown. So when the apples are ready, you just right click them and they pop off. Don't pound on them, because then you just break them. So here we go. Okay, I believe all these have been here for a long time, so they're all ready. So there we go. Now you see the fresh ones. So now I have 23 apples just from that. If we look over at the farm, I've replanted those. I got enough to make all these plants here, and so I just pick these up, and I guess I'll grab a melon too. I managed. And then these are cotton seeds. So whenever I need cotton to make string or wool, I have a little bit there. So let's go ahead and just plant what we have here, and I'll take care of the rest of them later. So I got 17 right now. That gets me 17 of that. And we'll deal with the rest of that later. So, okay, so I've modified the house a bit of it. I've hollowed out underneath, put 2 floors in, it worked out perfectly. I got small windows down below, bigger windows up above. I've put a roof on. I went with a steep roof because of complex walls. I made a little bit different style there. See, I moved Tinker's Construct, extended it down to here. Eventually I'll probably move the Tinker's Construct down to this level. I put in a stairway, because it's curved like that. It's pretty cool, rather than just a boring stairway. And then you can see over here, I put the rest of the staircase all the way up. Since I'm not really using that area, I may eventually just take Tinker's Construct off this level completely, but for now, this is what we're using. I put in cross bracing, aligned up with the various things. So it's complex, and then you can see inside, you can see the steep roof. Maybe later on we'll see that. So let's do a little Tinker's Construct. We'll go over here. So let's look at the hammer. We'll take the hammer. So I've used it a bit. Mining speed though is still 3.2. Modifier, I could put something on there, speed it up or something like that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to repair it. Now I came up with this is a mixture of iron and gold, and with the resources I have at this point, it's about the best I can do in terms of speed. So this will boost the speed. This has a speed of 800, so you can see it pushes me to 347. Okay, so we did that. Now this is another material. This is a combination of bronze and gold again. Now normally it's not very useful, but at this point it's also an 800 material. So now we put 2 of these in here to replace the other plates. Oops. Okay, we're going to do them one at a time. We go 3, 7, 3. That's pretty good. So let's see if we can get it in the other one. So here's the interesting thing. I can't put it in the top one. You see that doesn't work. But I can add it in individually to the bottom one. That moves my mining speed all the way up to 4. That's a pretty good percentage. Some reinforced 1, picked it up somewhere along the line. Reinforced 2 overall. Wait. Okay. Now there's a reinforced modifier on there, which could be from this. I didn't think it had that, but okay. So for reference, I put some signs over here. We got the first one, iron and gold. Durability 300, which is a reduction for bronze, but the speed is 800. Has an attack of 2. And then the other one is bronze and gold. So let's see what else we want to do. Here's a trick we're going to do is we're going to dump in the manganese ore and an equal amount of iron, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. So let's take a look at what we just made. So phosphorus and iron, and we got a lot of steel to work with. So let's process that out through here. So what do you got? That was about 363. That's going to be a lot of ingots, or a lot of blocks. So I'm going to process those out, and then we'll just keep on doing that while we grab some other stuff. So there, we'll start that. Now, let's go ahead and make something. What I want to make is one of these, so, or a bunch of these. Let's go ahead and bring all this over to the table. I'm going to bring this over here too. So we got, so for starters, we're going to start with making one of these. So what's the recipe? There's a recipe. So I'm going to drop this here. This is your low end power for Mekanism. That's where I'm going to start with this time. I'm going to dump the here. And so there we go. So very low power, but I'm going to make a bunch of those, set them up, and I'll show you the layout. So the next thing we want is cabling. So let's clear that. Let's just check on that. And yeah, we got a lot of steel now. But there's other ways to generate steel, and we'll do that in a bit. But I found that convenient since I had phosphorus. I believe what we want is this. Oh, I guess not. So normally you do this via the Mekanism way, which I'll cover in a later point when I get stuff set up. So there, basic universal cable. So I'm going to make some of that, store everything else away, and I'll show you my setup using the heat generators and the basic universal cables. Okay, one more thing before I go on to the next step. So I was going to show this. So seared stone, created by melting cobblestone in the smeltery. I made a chisel. That's a simple component made out of Tinker's Construct. And so we go from seared stone to a seared paver, which has nice little edges. We take the seared paver in. Now we get chiseled seared bricks. And then we put it back in and we get seared bricks, which is what we needed the other day in the previous episode. So, and if you really actually play with it more, you get seared road, but I don't want to do that. So you can see it's wearing down slightly, getting a lot of experience. I made a whole bunch of these. So that's it for now. I will come back when I have everything set up for the next stage. Okay, let's move on to the next step. Normally this would be what you do if you didn't have access to phosphorus. I'm looking for metallurgical infuser. So there's a recipe, we'll plop that out here. 2 furnaces, osmium in the center, redstone, a little bit of iron. So, now I add a little sub-basement, a little basement here. You always put your emergency generators in the basement, right? So there is all my little extra small power. Always wanted to build an array of those. So now here is where I put down some metallurgical infusers just because. So let's go ahead, we'll pick the one on the end here and we'll put in, so we're going to control left click redstone in, and we see it gets sucked into here. Put the iron in, it goes there. And in a moment we should have enriched alloy. Well, maybe it'll take a little while, so we'll come back for that. But I think it got stuck. It decided to hold for a minute. Okay, so there it is, enriched alloy. So we'll take care of that later. Next one we'll look at is putting carbon in here. So that goes into here. You really can't see the bar because of the color. They'll put iron in. This gets us enriched iron. Another thing we'll need, I believe that's what this is for making some fancy stuff. This is for making steel. So we'll need more carbon for that after it's done. And I'll come back after that. And then this here, redstone and osmium. This gets us basic control circuits used for a bunch of things. Just want to make sure we have some in hand. So there we go. So I actually ran the power up underneath here. I put the circuits down here. I put cover plates. Let's see if we can see the cover plates. You can probably see the cover plates. Yep, see the covers. They look okay on the floor, but on the ceiling you get a little dark color, but I'm not going to worry about it in this case. This is after all the basement, which I don't plan to do much with. but it's pretty cool. I got mossy stone bricks, represent that it's moist down in the basement. Probably should add a few more in a bit. So that's it for now until I'm ready. This will take a little while and we'll come back. Okay, so I collected some stuff to make this move along fast. Let's first go look at the tools from Tinker's Construct. First, so you'll see I put moss on here. Got tired of waiting for it to appear automatically. So we got some luck, increasing slowly, and there's this durability, pretty high. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and see if we can speed it up by putting, these are Electrum large plates. So let's see, it goes from, look at that, we go from 4 to 493. That's awesome. And then we have another one I made, Electrum. That's just gold and silver. And it puts me up to 587. Okay, so there, since I have so much steel, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this to a steel hammerhead. Oh, let's see what that does. So you can see my durability went way down using Electrum, but my speed went up. Now if I put in the steel, yep, basically doubled my durability back. So pretty close to where I was before, but quite fast. So it's got fancy on it. I'm not sure what that means. And reinforced 3, luck and auto repair, mining level obsidian. So if we find obsidian, we can get it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. In this particular biome, there's a lot of mossy cobblestone. So take the mossy cobblestone, get a ball of moss, and I would like my shovel to self-repair. So there. That puts, you can see it puts moss in my shovel. So what do we got? And it'll just repair on its own over time. So the next thing we're going to make is from thermal expansion. We're going to make the machinist workbench. So here's a recipe. We're going to drop a crafting table there, chest here, put some tin in the corners, and then paper there. We're going to make a machinist workbench. Now that will simplify life. Oh, and let's see what else we got here. Let's go over to here and same with the bronze pickaxe. How about we upgrade that to a steel head? So that's going to push the durability. Okay, mining speed is 17, durability 714. So now, look, it pushed up mining speed 2 levels and durability. Oh, and look at the yeah, it pushes the mining level up too. And I could even make this one faster. I haven't decided what to do. So leave us some options. Let's get. Now where are we going to put this? Tempted to put it right in front of there because I can just touch that from the top. So we'll just put it right in front of there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and scoop all this stuff in here. We're going to make a number of items. Oh, actually, no, that's okay. So first, let's go ahead and let's stay here. Let's go ahead and make a pulverizer. So if you look in the pulverizer, it says resonance, but actually it cycles through all different types. So what we want is a basic. So that requires a machine frame. So machine frame basic. So we got tin, glass, iron. So let's go ahead. And of course it gets confused. So let's, oh, we need to get tin gear. So then we need a stone gear. So now we need a wood gear. And that's what a wood gear looks like. Let's see. I think I'm going to need a total of 8 of those. Clear the grid. Let's go ahead and make some stone gears. Oops. That didn't take too long. So, again, I think I need 8 of these. They're cheap, so I don't really care. Okay, so let's go ahead and make 4 tin gears for all the different things we're making. I think I got confused. So And while we're here, we'll make a copper gear too. So let's make 4 copper gears. Okay, so let's clear that. Let's go ahead and make a pulverizer. Shoot. Okay, well, we're just going to... we need to make redstone reception coil. So we probably need... probably need 2 of those. I'm not sure what I'm doing there. To get 2 of those, I'll put it there. Now let's go back here. And not fast enough. So we just wanted, we need a machine frame. We need a basic machine frame. So let's go back here. There. So that requires a tin gear, iron around the side. So we take our tin gear. I'm not sure exactly how many I need. Let's put that back in the inventory. That too, we'll take care of that later. Okay, so let's get 2 machine frames. Now let's go back to the pulverizer. Oops. Okay, so into default. So now let's get ourselves 1 pulverizer. And while we're here, let's go ahead and make a resonant furnace. We need bricks. Let's see. We'll get that later then. Let's go down to the bottom. You know, so I'm using the @ sign and then this mechanism. So what do we want? We want an energy cube. Let's go look. Okay, so we need an energy tablet. So we had made the enrichment alloy a little while ago. Oh wait, I don't have to do anything else. It was already telling me I could do it. So I'm going to make 4 of these energy tablets. Actually, it looks like I'm going to have to stick some. Let's just dump this out of here. So now I have 4. Let's go back. So the other thing we need is a steel casing. So that means steel around the outside. Oh, what was I doing? Keep forgetting it's only the glass that I have to manually do. So that's 1 steel casing. That'll be it for the moment. So let's go back. A recipe for the basic energy cube, and we have everything. So now we're going to upgrade to advanced energy cube because we have all the resources to do that. And let's put the basic energy cube in there. We go from basic to advanced. Okay, so that gets us some of the things we're working on, and we'll leave everything else in here for now. And we'll come back to it. So, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I ran downstairs. Let's just pick this one here. And before I mentioned we made enriched iron. Well, now we're going to drop coal in here again. And I'm going to take the enriched iron here. And this is the way you make steel using Mekanism. So when you run on manganese, then you can come down here and use metal-looking infusers. Now, of course, you need, for cabling, you would need iron to make cabling, but you can use other cabling, or you can connect directly to the basic survival generator. So let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to put down the advanced energy cube right there. And we'll see it's connected, and however much it holds, I'm pumping a lot of energy out of the stack of survival generators. Now we're just going to connect those in there, and now we're going to take our pulverizer and put it here. So let's go ahead and turn off. So eventually we're going to have, we'll have an output that way. We notice already it has power, which is amazing. Oh, because it sucked off the cube before the cube had filled up. Okay, so I'm gonna go find some clay and bricks and be right back. Okay, took a little bit to get some bricks. Now I have some bricks. I've already selected the redstone furnace from the list. You see I already have all the parts. I just put the 2 bricks in there. That's why I like the machinist workbenches. Put things in there. Just click on them and build them. So we go down here, take our inventory, and we're gonna put right there. So we're gonna configure this. Turn that one off. Okay, so we want to change that to blue for input. I just like to turn them off so don't do anything. There we go. So that's blue for input. That's the input there. Go over here. Let's turn those off. Since we're not using those, this is not going anywhere either. So we have an output, no input right now. So I brought down silver. So with the pulverizer, there's a chance of getting a side product, and that depends on the item. We'll come back later and look at what. Oh, there it is, lead. So you can get lead if you run silver through, and then this will automatically run it through. So that's it.